So you have your writing folder. You know what a narrative is. Here's your goal for today. I can brainstorm narrative story ideas by generating lists of important people, places, things, and special events. When we talk about brainstorming, we just mean that we're going to let our brain think of as many ideas as it can. Doesn't mean we're going to use all of them, but we just want to have a lot of ideas. When we say generating a list, that just means creating. We're going to create a list of all the things our brain comes up with as we brainstorm. Are you ready to read the learning target with me? Here you go. Use your best learning voice and read that learning target with me. I can brainstorm narrative story ideas by generating lists of important people, places, things, and special events. Are you excited? I hope so. Let's begin. Choosing a topic is the first and one of the most important steps a writer can take. This is where you're going to get all kinds of ideas for your story, and you want to pick one that you really like so that you are excited about writing it and your readers are going to be excited about reading it. There are a couple steps you can take to generate or create a great list. Here they are. First, you want to think about a topic that is important to you. This is where your heart map comes in. You're going to look at the topics that are near and dear to your heart that you wrote on your heart map yesterday. You're going to pick one of those. Then you're going to think, what does this topic make me remember? So you can think about some stories about that topic that maybe you might want to share. And pick one of those and jot it down on your list. Then you want to think about the details in that story and say the details of the story across your fingers. See how many details you can think of about that story. Usually, topics that have a lot of details are the ones that are going to make great stories. Let me show you how I did this with the story that I'm going to write. So first, I had to look at my heart map and think about a topic that is important to me. So I looked at my heart map and I thought, you know what? Scout. Scout, my dog, is a fantastic topic. But I didn't stop there. Then I had to think, what does this topic make me remember? Well, when I think of Scout, one of the first things I remember is his first bath. So I wanted to jot that down. I wrote my topic, Scout, then I wrote my story idea, first bath. Then I have to think of the details to make sure I have enough details to write a story. So I'm going to think about the fact that we gave Scout a bath with a hose. We made sure the hose was not too hard. We wanted it to be soft. We had to speak gently to Scout so that he wouldn't be afraid. And then when it was all over, we dried him off with a big, soft, fluffy towel. So I have a couple of details for that. That might make a good story. But I'm not done. Remember, we're generating a whole list of ideas, not just one. So I need to go back and do this again. I need to pick a new topic. So I am going back up to my heart map, and I'm going to pick my topic of pizza. Okay, so the topic is pizza. Then I ask myself, what does the topic make me remember? Well, when I think of pizza, I think about a time that I went to Pizza Hut with my friends. Maybe I could write about that. So I wrote that down on my list. My topic was pizza, and then I wrote my story idea, going to Pizza Hut with my friends. Now I'm ready for step 3. Say the details across my fingers. Well, we went to Pizza Hut. We had pepperoni pizza. And that's about all the details I can remember. That's not really a lot of details. Not so sure that's going to be a great story to tell. Back to my heart map. All right, looking at my heart map, picking a new topic, beach. Okay, so my topic is beach. Now, number 2, I ask myself, what does that topic make me remember? Well, when I think about the beach, one of my favorite memories is when I went with my friend Kelly and we went collecting seashells. That might be a good story. So I jotted that down. The topic was beach. My story idea was collecting seashells with my friend Kelly. Time for step 3. Say the details across my fingers. Well, we walked a long way down the beach. We each had a pail. When we found a seashell we liked, we put it in the pail, and some of them we left on the beach because we didn't like them. We walked for a really long time and got really hot. When we were all done, we decided to share the seashells, so we split them in half. That's a lot of details. That might be a good story. Now I'm ready to take a look at my list and pick out the story that I want. I have 3 ideas here. I want to pick the story that I have the most details for because that's the one that's going to make the best story. I decided to circle and choose the story about the beach because I had the most details about that story. Now that you've seen how I choose a topic, I want you to have a chance to practice before you move into your independent task. Here's how you're going to just try it out a little bit before starting your independent work for today. I want you to follow these steps. First, I want you to get out your folder and take out your heart map. That's going to help you think about the topics that are important to you. You're going to pick one of those topics and think, what does this topic make me remember? On a piece of paper, I want you to jot down the topic and the story idea, just like I did. Then I want you to think about the details of that story and say them across your fingers. On the next Nearpod slide, you're going to have an open-ended question. You're going to record yourself saying the details across your fingers so that your digital teacher can hear your ideas. Ready? Head to the next Nearpod slide.